Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to BCW Anarchy, and boy do I have a jam-packed show for all you guys tonight. This match on the night has a lot of high stakes and a lot of high reward on the line as the BCW Women's Continental Championship Tournament rolls on in the first round. We got Billy Starks and the Intercontinental Champion of WWE, Lyra Valkyria, up next. We're back here live in Full Sail University for the first match of many tonight between one of Athena's most prized minions, Billy Starks, a really up-and-coming name, a really fresh and well-known competitor in the likes of Ring of Honor and has had many matches for AEW, but now she steps into what could be her first BCW Women's Continental Championship. If she can get past Lyra Valkyria, there's a lot of competition within this tournament, so she's going to have to go through a lot of hurdles. But she, in her past, has held championship gold around the independents, and most notably, Ring of Honor World Television Championship gold. And right now, she could be looking to become the first ever BCW Women's Continental Champion, as I am pretty sure a lot of women would love to have that label of being the first ever champion. But she's got to go through a big hurdle tonight, and that is someone who is the personification of battle tested, the definition of a hurdle for someone of Billy Starks, the Women's Intercontinental Champion, Lyra Valkyria. It's the fans in adulation for the first ever WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion. Lyra Valkyria has found a bunch of success in 2025, especially beating Becky Lynch this past weekend at Backlash. When it comes to being a champion of her caliber, there's going to be a lot of targets on her back. A lot of people looking out for the Intercontinental Champion. Everybody wants to be number one. Everybody wants to be the top dog in their division. But right now, Lyra is soaring into this matchup with so much momentum. So much on the line for her. She could be looking at Lyra 2 belts. She could be looking at championship stardom, but she has to go up against Billy Starks and beat her if she wants to pursue those goals and pursue those dreams of holding 2 championships once more. So here we go, Billy Starks getting ready in the corner, same with Lyra. All you need is a referee to ring the bell, and here we go. We are underway for the first match of tonight. Here we go, big time waist lock there by Billy. Able to just keep Lyra at bay for the moment, wrenching it in. Just keeping a close grip, trying to bring out most of the air. And here we go, look at that smart thinking there by Billy Starks. Wait a minute, Starks getting countered there. Jackknife covered by Lyra. Only for a 1 count. Look at that, look at the counters from both women here. Cover, backslide, cover, and a kick out though. And Lyra rolling out of harm's way. Collar and elbow tie up this time around. Billy now looking for a big move here. Look at this. Sweeping it around into an arm-wrenching maneuver here. And look at that. Once again, just wriggling the arm there of Valkyria. And once again, another collar and elbow tie up. Seems like Billy has the advantage for the most part here, and she just rolls Valkyria right into the corner here. She has her back against the wall, and I think that's how Valkyria likes it. She's had her back against the wall, a lot of animosity. She's faced so many big opponents in her day, and now Billy Starks having to go one-on-one against someone as powerful as Lyra, and she can taste the complexion of a match within a few moves' time. Big time German suplex landing on the high stack of her neck, but that's only good enough for a 2 count. Billy's also resilient. She faced Athena at Ring of Honor Final Battle this past December in 2024. She's had many big opportunities at the big one, but she has failed to capitalize on those big championship wins recently. But can this be the big uproar, the big uprising for Billy Starks this year? If she can make it past Lyra, but this time, whoa. This time catching herself on the ropes. Breaking combination there, countered by Valkyria, keeping Billy Starks at bay here. Valkyria now onto the ropes. Big tope suicida out to the outside, taking down Billy. And that's what Starks needs to be aware of. Lyra is not only a really valiant striker, a reliable technician, but she can go to the air. Big time enziguri taking down Starks once again. And again, Starks and Valkyria, first time meeting in a ring from my understanding. Takes a lot of time to get to know one another, especially in a squared circle. Lyra has the fans on their feet, but that time, Starks once again trying to fire up here. That time, whoa, shot to the face. Trying to find it in her. Trying to become one step closer to the championship, and drops her with an electric chair driver into the cover. To counter that kick out though by Valkyria. So close yet so far for Starks. Top rope here immediately after. No wasted motion. And that's what you want out of a competitor like Starks' big crossbody. But again, it's going to take a lot more to take down someone like Lyra. Someone who has faced adversity under the bright lights. Someone who has faced many big obstacles in her heyday in the wrestling business. Big time Hurricane Rana. Valkyria is going to make you fight for the win. She's got the Irish pride in her. She's got a lot going for her this year. But can she make, oh my goodness, a big statement within this tournament? Oh, wait a minute. One man looking for a super kick right to the knee, but that time, Lyra is able to catch it. Into the cover after the DDT here. Another big kick out there. And again, expanding the energy is a big thing when it comes to pin attempts and kickouts. You might think it's somewhere different, but let me tell you, when it comes to just showing your resilience, it's always going to hurt you in the long term, especially when it comes to big moves and trying to, oh my goodness, kick out of them big time drop kick. Slingshot drop kick through the ropes. Valkyria showing no remorse to Billy Starks, slapping her right on the chest once again. And now Valkyria standing to the barricade is Starks. Once again, Valkyria has been showing this really aggressive side. And honestly, I think it's due to the fact that Becky Lynch and a lot of people just getting under her skin recently. A lot of things just not going into Valkyria's way, and that might affect her in this matchup if Valkyria uses it the wrong way. If she uses that anger and pushes it aside, maybe it could really affect her in this matchup mentally. But now Billy Starks again taunting Valkyria in the corner. Kind of cost her there. And oh, wait a minute. Starks able to counter there with a shot to the, I believe that was the knee of Valkyria into the cover. And a kick out though. That's not going to take out Valkyria. You're not going to take out Lyra so easily. Lyra is known to really, oh my goodness, barely crack under the pressure. Former NXT Women's Champion. Had a very long, very hard felt reign with that championship. A lot of drama, a lot of high stakes. A lot of times where she could have lost the championship, but she persevered and, oh my goodness, and fought through every single defense. And that's what you got to give to Lyra. Oh, and a big shot to the face. Moves like that kept her the championship through and through. Could this be it for Billy? No, not just yet. Lyra, just, I don't know if she's out of sorts. I don't know what the hell's going on in Lyra's head right now. Big scoop slam. I don't know what she has to do to keep down someone as resilient as Billy Starks. Another shot right to the midsection. A couple shots to the midsection off the elbows. Big super kick though. Barely hit there, and Valkyria asking for more. Look at that side headlock takeover there. The experience coming into play, affecting Billy Starks here. Now Starks on the defensive end once again. Shot right to the face. Now Valkyria coming in. Big Hurricane Rana. Dropping Starks once again. And this, oh my goodness, this onslaught that Valkyria is bringing. Again, it's not really working in Billy Starks' favor right now. She's taking a lot of damage. And I don't think she's going to come back from this. I don't think she can. Oh my goodness, and a powerbomb center of the ring. Valkyria now. Setting up for a big move here potentially. On the shoulders. Might be looking for the night. Wing. Call it quits. Ball game. Maybe. No. And a kick out that time. Starks showing that heart. Showing the guts to keep herself alive in the tournament in an elbow drop. Lyra now going back up to the top. Nothing's gonna stop her. She's all the way up with a frog splash in the middle of the ring. Could this be what Lyra needs to advance? Not yet. Billy is surviving. She's fighting to survive here. Do whatever she can. Gut wrench now. Holding her up. Sit up power bomb. Wait a minute, Lyra. Oh! I don't think Lyra was expecting that pop-up from Billy. That fighting spirit coming into play. Another spin kick. Spinning heel kicks right to the face of Lyra. That energy. Oh my goodness, that drop kick. That heart of Billy Starks will not die until she finds that ultimate success. Poison Rana. Billy now to the top. Could we be seeing the beginning of the end? Swanton bomb. Cover. 2. She got her. Billy has pinned the Intercontinental Champion. Wow. What a showing from both Billy and Lyra. And I don't think Lyra Valkyria was expecting that flurry of offense from Billy Starks in the end, but as we see from the replays here, Valkyria was on top of everything from start to finish. But Starks just fought through the pain, got back up to her feet every single chance she got. Electric chair driver, I thought that was it. But Lyra able to kick out there. Billy once again just kept on fighting, kept on pushing forward. And that's the reward. The win. And right there, I thought Lyra was going to take the win there off that spin kick right to the face. And this frog splash, taken to the air, taken to the skies like a Valkyrie. But that wasn't enough. But this was the sealing of the deal. The Swanton bomb for the victory here tonight at Anarchy. Billy Starks must be proud of herself, as she should be, as she goes on to fight for a chance at becoming the first ever BCW Women's Continental Champion. Big congratulations again to Billy. But as we got to move on to the second match of the night, ABC versus Pete Dunne, Tyler Bate, New Catch Republic in a BCW World Tag Team Championship Tournament first round match. It all goes down next. Back here live, as I said before, the stakes just get higher and higher, and more rewards keep on popping up. The BCW World Tag Team Championship Tournament is still going. It's still running here. And especially with Ace Austin and Chris Bay, the Ace and Bay Connection, one of the most successful tag teams running in TNA. And now they might be looking to pursue even further success in BCW, as this tournament has been on a true collision course with TMDK versus AOP last week on the second week of BCW Anarchy, and then the first week, the debut week of BCW Anarchy, we had the Undisputed Kingdom versus the Rascals. Well, with TMDK and Undisputed Kingdom being matched up for the second round, we still await to see who will prosper and who will fold under the pressure, under the bright lights, if you will. ABC have been under the bright lights for years now. But if we're talking about people who thrive under pressure, people who make their opponents feel pressure, ladies and gents, the Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne, has entered BCW Anarchy, one half of New Catch Republic. This man's resume speaks for itself. He's one of the greatest NXT UK champions of all time, as well as finding a bunch of success within tag team wrestling recently. Has had many opportunities at becoming tag team champions with Tyler Bate, but has felt short at various times. But now we're under a different roof. There's different and bigger opportunities on the line here tonight. And Pete Dunne can't look at the past no more. He has to look at the future. He has to look at potentially what could be tag team championship stardom within BCW. The first ever potentially BCW World Tag Team Champions. They have to get through a big wall in the way of that happening. But it would mean a lot if Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne can pick up a win over the ABC and vice versa, giving them a lot of momentum heading in to the semis. But like I said before, right now is what matters the most. What matters the most is getting through the first round. And Tyler Bate has been in tournaments before, same with Pete Dunne, for championship gold, as he is the first ever NXT UK champion. Has found success all over the course of NXT UK, former NXT UK tag team champion with Trent Seven, and a former NXT tag team champion along with Trent Seven within Mustache Mountain, a lot of gold within NXT. But this could be a really meaningful win, especially in Tyler Bates' career. Has found not that much success within the main roster. But this could be a wake-up call for both Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate. Really a big step in the right direction if they could get a win here tonight against ABC. If they can get that win, the sky's the limit. But for right now, they got to go 2-on-2 with one of the best pound-for-pound tag teams in TNA and possibly in professional wrestling. So here we go. Getting ready in both corners. Referee, ring that bell and we're ready to go. We are underway here. Calling elbow tie up for the quick moment there. So wait a minute. Oh, Pete Dunne trying to get himself out of the harm's way there. Now look at that. Strikes after strikes. And that time Chris Bay able to knock Pete Dunne right on his back with a big springboard moonsault. And right now, Chris Bay having the upper hand on Dunne. I don't think that's what you need right now, especially within the earlier stages of this matchup. Another counter by Bay. And that time back and forth. Here we go. Pete Dunne countering some of Bay's moves, and Bay not having a really big response there. It's Pete Dunne now. Charging in, changing directions. There's Chris Bay as he gets knocked inside out with a clothesline. And this is what I mean. Pete Dunne is a very complex individual inside the ring. And he can get very vicious very quickly. Once he finds that ruthless aggression, if you will, it might be wraps. It might be game over. And oh my goodness, this is what I was talking about. That ruthlessness. Oh my God, the joint manipulation. Oh my God, just the torque on the arm is enough to make you cringe. It's double knees dropping right on the back of Bay. Once again, shots right to the face. Trying to keep a level head here is done in the early goings of this matchup. Tag made. The first tag of the night. First tag of many, I assume. Here we go, middle rope. Big time drop kick into a suplex. Innovative offense there by Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne. Creative, simple. Able to keep ABC for the moment on their toes in a kick out. There by Bay. And Bay again on the defensive end. He's on the rope. He's on the fence. And right now he needs a tag more than ever to Ace Austin. And right now Chris Bay now in the, oh my goodness, in the clutches of Tyler Bate. This Bate knows what it's like to have a lot of pressure on you in the early goings of matches. He's faced up against Pete Dunne for the UK Championship. And that man gave him hell in that matchup. And right now, Chris Bay is feeling it. Right now, in the early stages, he needs some type of relief there. It's a big kick right to the face. As Chris Bay able to get back to a little bit of offensive here. Big drop kick, sending Tyler Bate right into the corner of the New Catch Republic. Tag made. Here we go. Ace Austin in the matchup here, stopping Tyler Bate right in his tracks. Ace Austin, former X Division champion, has found success again in the TNA Tag Team Division. Former TNA World Tag Team Champion with Bay. Stop right to the midsection there. So here we go. Oh, whoa, might have been looking for something. He's charging at Bate there. Big time Marijuana there, keeping Ace Austin just down for a little bit. I think that's what you need to do, because once ABC gets going, there's no stopping them. And if they get some big moves off, I don't know if you can really kick out of them. There we go, Tyler Bate here. Tyler Bate hooking him up. Oh my goodness, into a brainbuster. Teardrop brainbuster right on the crown of his head, and a kick out by Ace. Now Austin looking for the tag there. Looking for Chris Bay, and that time, Ace Austin now looking for a big roll-up here, trying to get a quick and easy win over Bate. Oh, and a kick out. Almost getting it there. The smart 2 count. But only Bate. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, shoulder tackle there. And that time, Ace Austin getting enough room to hit a Hurricane Rana. And once again, Bate desperately needing a tag here, as Ace Austin has full control, and for the moment is a big Busaiku knee. As I think he was taunting one of the legends in the game here, Bryan Danielson, with that familiar taunt in the corner that he was doing previously there. Well, I don't want to go any more further, but it was a little bit egotistical. And now they might be looking to make Austin pay. And now again, he's taunting right in the face of Ace Austin. I guess that's just a way of him getting back at him. Can't really fault him for that. Oh my goodness, that time, Austin able to just rebound himself and take down Dunn. And now look at a little bit of bop and bang action there. I'm looking for something big here. Wait, trying to get an opening there. Tyler Bate's been in this match for a little while now. I don't think it's going to stop. Bate setting him into the corner, separating himself from Ace Austin. And now look at that. Dunn, the more fresher competitor out of the two, getting his licks in on Ace Austin as he gets to Ted to Bay. Now we're back to square one there. Wait a minute. Oh, that time Dunn able to counter. For the moment, Bay has him hooked up. This could be really bad for Dunn and potentially New Catch Republic. Here we go. Vertebreaker. Dropping him right on the back of his neck. Cover. Here we go. Cover. Count. Oh, wait a minute. A surprising 1 count from Dunn. I'm even shocked. Or the finesse. Big time cutter by Bay. Into the cover to put Dunn away, and another kick out. Again, like I said before, Pete Dunn, one of the most fearless, one of the most resilient. Oh my goodness. That time Dunn able to counter one of the most resilient men in this matchup. Has been through hell and high water to either defend championships or go up against champions for titles. And now this is no different. Big time suplex on the outside by Bate. Getting his licks in on the outside. What the hell's Dunn doing? Oh! Might have been looking for something there as Bate. They might have been looking for a big move on the outside. But that time Dunn, I guess, was just trying to get something of his own in. But nothing really to come out of it. Now Dunn sending him right back inside the ring. Chris Bay is in absolute trouble. Pete Dunn now. Here we go. Sending him in, kick to the midsection. X-Plex connects. Big time move. Dunn has Bay out for the count potentially, but that time Ace Austin able to interfere and get no sort of win for New Catch Republic. And that's the thing about these matches. You might think you have the win, but you have another body to worry about. And these tag team matches, a big open hand strike by Dunn. Now Dunn has him up and down with a huge tornado DDT. And now Dunn feeling himself a little bit. Ace Austin now powering up, it seemed like. He was feeling the energy from the crowd. Big time kick, no. Reversed by Dunn. Pete Dunn able to just seek out what someone's going to do and and sometimes read it like a book. Tag made up Tyler Bate on the shoulders of Dunn. Here we go. Might be looking for something bigger. Big time German suplex. Off the assist by Dunn. Tyler Bate has Ace Austin right where he wants him. Oh boy. The big strong boy might be looking to make Austin feel a little sick. Spinning him around, and oh my God, he ain't done. The airplane spin ain't done. Tyler Bate. Oh my goodness, he's going for another round, but no. That time he drops him. Tyler Bate, I don't know if he even knows where he is. He might be thinking that he's on SmackDown or Raw at that point, but Bay able to quickly just stop in there and get back on the ropes there. Bay now keeping his composure, trying to find it. I don't know if he's even... Oh my goodness. Half the man he used to be after that, huh? That airplane spin takes a lot out of you. And now Ace Austin now has him in the ABC corner here. Chris Bay in the matchup. Might be looking for the 1-2. Sweet, and it connects. The art of finesse assisted by Ace Austin. Wait a minute. Pete Dunne in the matchup. Oh, and a shoulder up barely. Tyler Bate able to kick out with everything he has left. But Pete Dunne sending Ace Austin out. And now, oh my goodness, the same for Bay. They might be looking for a spin kick there. Dodged by Tyler. Tyler Driver 97. Could this be it? 2 count. Ball game. New Catch Republic advances. Wow. What a match between both tag teams. A valiant effort by ABC, and I don't think this is the last time we'll see them on BCW Anarchy whatsoever. But for right now, they got to go to the back of the line. They got to go back to the drawing board, if you will. What a great showing and a great effort by ABC nonetheless as we go to the replays here. As we're going to see right here, Art of Finesse. Dragging Pete Dunne to the ground with that big time cutter. Only for a 2 count. Barely getting that shoulder up. As Pete Dunne, after that whole excursion on the outside, dropping Chris Bay with a huge X-Plex. And then this was one hell of a trip right here. The airplane spin from Tyler Bate. This man loves to have fun in the ring, doesn't he? And this was just another display of Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne that could be really useful in this tournament. Really take out a lot of consciousness from your opponent, if you will. As this was the ending stages of the matchup here. Pete Dunne played valiant defense along with Ace Austin. But that was just not enough for a Tyler Driver 97 as Bay got countered and he just got outsmarted by the big strong boy. As now New Catch Republic can celebrate as they have punched their ticket to the semifinals. But who are they going to face? But that is not the concern right now. New Catch Republic is on top. Wait a minute. What the hell's going on backstage? What the? Whoa, what the hell? Is that's John Morrison and Wes Lee. I think John Morrison wants some revenge from what happened in that screw job of a finish. And I mean, I guess it's fair, but what the hell? Oh my goodness. Wes Lee trying to chop down Morrison on the outside. And oh my God, I think that's the backstage area, if I'm correct. I don't know what the hell's going on. Oh my goodness. John Morrison not in wrestling attire, as you guys might see, is Wes Lee. I think he was looking for someone to fight here tonight, but as he was in his fighting clothes, and oh my goodness, Morrison now C4 on the on the concrete to Lee. Oh my goodness, what the hell? Someone, security, yo, where are y'all at? This should not be happening. Oh my goodness, and Lee able to drop Morrison. Wes Lee is, I guess, still proud of himself from what happened last week as he hit John Morrison with a low blow and then a cardiac kick for the win. And I guess Morrison hasn't forgot about it. And matter of fact, he might be more pissed off. And I think that's why he's attacking Lee right now And wait a minute. That time Morrison sent it to the, my goodness, the equipment. And no, please, Lee. This is another human being, damn it. No, no, no! God damn it. Wesley, what the hell, man? I know John Morrison came after you first from what it looked like. But this man is going too far. This man might have just injured John Morrison. He's holding on to that, I believe it's his left shoulder. But Wesley, he does not give a damn. I think John Morrison might be injured. Morrison's trying to fight back. But now it's Wesley having the upper hand and has a damn equalizer in a chair. Someone get security. Hello, please. This man is committing some crimes out here. Just attacking John Morrison. No one's gonna help. Come on, man, please. No, 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 oh my God. And now Lee's hightailing it, damn it. I can't say that much about it, but we have to move on, sadly, as we need to get John Morrison some help. But right now, we got to focus on Jay White versus Zack Sabre Jr. for the BCW Continental Championship Tournament first round match. Back here live on BCW Anarchy, as I'm still quite frankly pissed off at what transpired not too long ago in the backstage area between Wesley and John Morrison. The show must go on, and the stars must shine bright. And speaking of stars, you're looking at one, the Switchblade, the King of Switch, the leader of Bullet Club Gold, Jay White. And man, oh man, Jay White has a storied career in Japan. Grand Slam champion, former IWGP World Heavyweight Champion on several occasions. Jay knows what it's like to be at the top of his game. Jay knows what it's like to be at the top of the mountain in wrestling companies. But for now, he has to focus on going back to square one. He has to focus on going into contendership for a championship. And for the Continental Championship, something significant, something brand new into the system. Something that Jay White would love to add to his already stacked resume. But right now, I think Jay White is more focused and prioritized on taking care of business here tonight. And that's taking care of TMDK's leader, Zack Sabre Jr. And if he can do that, we might be looking at potential semifinals. A finalist. Jay White is someone you don't want to mess with. Someone who is always known to do anything and everything to either get ahead or to simply just gain superiority. And right now, it's not all about superiority. It might be about becoming a champion at the end of the day. But right now, it's about who is going to come out the victor of this encounter. And this man is not afraid to get down and dirty. The front runner of TMDK, the former IWGP World Heavyweight Champion and the G1 Climax 2024 winner, Zack Sabre Jr. This man, one of the greatest technicians of his game on the independents in New Japan and damn it in AEW. I'll go ahead and say it. This man is not afraid to show the grittiness, the determination, and the will to fight and become one of, if not the biggest names in Japan. But it's all about seeing what he can do in the Americas, what he can do in this tournament, and seeing if he can flourish and become the inaugural BCW Continental Champion. As here we go, Jay White, Zack Sabre Jr., one-on-one. You can cut the tension with a knife. We're underway here. Collar elbow tie up earlier on. Jay White, I don't think he can get the best of Zack Sabre Jr. in this exchange, as Zack is a really more experienced technical wrestler. And Jay White has fought technicians before in his day. But again, this guy, look at that. Look at what I tell you. What did I tell you? This man is able to change changed that little maneuvering into his favor within seconds, minutes. That's how much of a game changer Zack Sabre Jr. is. This man knows how. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa. That time, Jay White able to counteract Zack Sabre Jr. And it was side headlock. And oh my goodness, nice transition by Jay. Jay getting the upper hand over Zack Sabre Jr. Really impressive showing here. Able to hold his own against a really experienced technical wrestler and overpowering Zack Sabre Jr. That's quite shocking. I didn't think that Sabre would be outclassed at that time. But that time. He might have gotten outclassed, but damn it, he is not going to get outsmarted by Jay White. But that time, that's his bad with an enziguri of his own. And now Jay White proving his dominance once again in any way he can, in any way he sees fit. And he always has the time to show off his stuff, show that he is, oh my goodness, probably one of the best going in AEW. And now he might be able to show it here in BCW with a big knee right there by Zack Sabre Jr. Might be looking to prevent Jay White from advancing in this tournament. As this is what these big matches do. They really hype you up. They really intensify you to a whole nother level. And now once again, Zack Sabre Jr. What the hell is he doing here? That's both of the arms here. And a little bit of an effective maneuver there. Oh my goodness, probably looking to attack the shoulder blades and the arms, trying to separate those ligaments of Jay White. That time able to counter what Zack Sabre Jr. was stirring up in the pot there, if you will. Now Jay White. Jay having on this middle rope there. A couple of strikes to the face. The full-on strikes, we're looking for a 10 there, but no. Only gets a 5 out of Zack Sabre Jr. And once again, Zack Sabre Jr. might be going to push Jay White up, but that time White able to counter. Big-time lariat. Sending down to Sabre Jr. with authority cover by Jay and a big kick out, though. Not able to put away Sabre Jr. like that. It's going to take a lot more. It's going to take a lot of trial and tribulation to take down someone as skilled and technically sound as Zack Sabre Jr. Yes, Jay, now look at this. Went right into a submission. Octopus stretch. Trying to separate that arm once again. I think that's why he went for that one maneuver earlier on. Not too long ago, actually. But that time, looking for a lariat there. But Zack Sabre Jr. those educated feet he put into use there. But that time, Jay White does not give a damn about defeats. He went right to the head. And, oh my goodness, executed perfectly. Just slamming him right down to the mat. And now Jay White right now has the upper hand over, that time. I thought he had the upper hand over Zack Sabre Jr., but I guess not. This time, into the barricade hard. And again, once again, that you might see a little bit of padding on it, but oh my God. That is pure steel. Steel that's being either hoisted over the top or being just brought down right on top of it. And just, oh my goodness, like I said right just now, a huge example, big time suplex over the top of the barricade. Fans got to really watch themselves as they get too close to the action, they might get hurt. Shoulder first right into the barricade there. Jay White, not afraid of getting hurt, even if it means it might hurt him in the long run. That's what makes him a fighter. That's what makes him a true warrior. So able to push on. Big shot to the midsection. Trying to get himself away from harm's way there. And now that time, Jay White, big time scoop slam. Feeling himself a little bit there. Now look at this. Jay White, look at this, following it up with a big time Saito suplex. Those moves that really take you out of commission and a big kick out. As Zack Sabre Jr. landed high on his neck there. But once more, Jay White's able to, oh my goodness, keep the pressure on to Zack Sabre Jr. As the SJ is not always familiar with just being in precarious positions in spots like this, where he's been really put on the fence here by Jay. And honestly, if Jay White keeps this up, I don't think, oh my goodness, this could be more further than an academic. Big spinning Uranagi Oh my goodness, and a kick out though by Zack. You got to give it to Zack Sabre Jr., man. The man has guts. The man has the balls to go up against a lot of, oh my goodness, a lot of names and stand up to them. Big time strike there. Oh my goodness, what an uppercut. This man can stand up to anybody, even in the face of danger. Big time Snapdragon suplex, even when he's hurt. He's trying to get some momentum back here. Cover, that time in a huge kick out though. Jay White once again. Oh my goodness, and another arm drag. Once again, bringing Zack Sabre Jr. back down to reality. ZSJ now down in the center of the ring. They're trying to get back up to his feet. Big time lariat taking him down. And again, oh wait a minute, we saw this earlier. Zack Sabre Jr. looking on the arms there. And again, trying to really do damage to both of his shoulders and arms here. And he's doing that to great effect here. And oh, that time Jay White's able to separate himself from more danger and potentially more harm. And now look at this, throwing it outside the ring. And again, that table being ripped apart of, hey man, please, this is the only way I can see the match. I don't want to, oh my goodness. Now the timekeeper is just getting shoved out of the way. Jay White just do whatever he wants right now. Oh, no. Please. This is the only way I can see the damn match from here. No. Oh, that time Zack Sabre Jr. able to counter. And now, shot it right back to Jay. Now both men exchanging on the top of this table. This table is not strong, let me tell you. It could collapse any moment, excuse me. Jay White, I think he might be busted open after one of those shots. Zack Sabre Jr. able to counter. Sabre Jr. was able to just find a weak spot and attack it, even showing that he was vulnerable, and a leg drop right to the back of the head. Jay White might be out for the count. Wait a minute, no. I think he was playing possum. Oh my goodness, what a DDT. Oh no. This is not good if you're Zack. Oh, sent right into the corner of the damn table. And that time, whoa. Separating himself from danger. The kick again. Reversed by Jay White. Jay now. Once again. Oh! The table just collapsed. I don't even think the Blade Runner just hit the I don't even know what the hell just happened, man. What? Okay. I don't know what the hell happened, but Jay White pushing the pace here. Getting Zack Sabre Jr. back inside the ring for the cover here, for the win. He got him. Oh my God, what a match. These matches can take a lot out of you. And man, Zack Sabre Jr. showed that he had the heart and he showed that he had the fight. But honestly, Jay White is showing that he can go the distance with anybody. You can put him against anybody in that squared circle, and I can probably guarantee you that 50% of the encounters that he can go up against, he can probably win. But this time, Zack Sabre Jr. got outbested by Jay White, and now he's moving on to bigger and brighter things in this tournament. But again, this tournament has a lot going for it. And last week, Charlie Dempsey was able to pull off an upset against Kyle Fletcher in the co-main event of that evening and move on to the triple threat match, which we don't even have the full, oh my goodness, match set up yet. That's, again, the table collapsing. I don't know how the hell it collapsed under that Blade Runner, but once again, Jay White able to stand up in triumph, and bloody and all, showing that heart, showing that he is now in the running and he is not going anywhere for the BCW Continental Championship as he moves on to the semifinals, as he awaits his opponent in the second round. But the King of Switch can now celebrate for the meantime, as now he has guns blazing, as now he's looking for a target to go after next. Who is going to be that target, though? We're just going to have to find out real soon. And now we have to move on though. Masha Slamovich, Shayna Baszler. It goes down one-on-one in the co-main event of the evening tonight here on Anarchy in the first round of the BCW Women's World Championship Tournament. You're back here live on Anarchy for the co-main event of the evening between Masha Slamovich, the TNA Knockouts World Champion, and the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler. But let me tell you, Masha's been on one hell of a run, beating Jordynne Grace for the Knockouts World Championship at Bound for Glory. Following that up, she goes on to defend it against Tessa Blanchard and Rosemary. And now she's going in to Under Siege next week against Victoria Crawford, the formerly known as Alicia Fox. But now this could be another championship to add to this really great run that she's on. But can she beat one of the best pound for pound NXT Women's Champions of all time? Can she go on to really make a name for herself in this tournament? But right now she has to focus on this big distraction here in Shayna Baszler, the Queen of Spades. And honestly, her odds are a little bit 50-50 in my book, because you can't really sleep on Shayna. Can't really sleep on Shayna Baszler. She's a really tough SLB. But in this case right here, Masha Slamovich is another tough SLB. These two women have fought each other before, but in a different capacity, in a different landscape even. Not even in a squared circle. Maybe a mat, but there ain't no ropes in blood sports. But even then, Shayna Baszler and Masha Slamovich haven't competed. From my knowledge, they have both not competed in a squared circle, ropes and all, together, one-on-one. This is finally the chance to see where they truly stand on the totem pole as they both get ready for this encounter and we're underway. Shayna Baszler now, she's showing off her dominance with those strikes. But again, it's going to take a lot to take out Masha Slamovich out the game here. Ooh, and a big axe kick right to the back of the head. As again, Masha Slamovich and Shayna Baszler, both really great strikers and mostly known for their submission specialists and their grappling game being one of their more strong suits. But again, Masha Slamovich is not afraid to get in your face and become just one of the most dominant women that you will ever be across the ring from. And Shayna Baszler once again having a hard time trying to keep Masha Slamovich in her grasp. And now, oh my goodness, Baszler now attacking the back. It's Baszler now going into a cover here, roll up. Smart thinking there by Baszler, and now look at that kick out. Just trying to outsmart Masha for the moment here. It's again Shayna Baszler and Masha locking it up here, locking horns. This match, you would expect nothing less. You would expect more of a tenacious match out of both of these women. They have been in, oh my goodness, in a mat together in a ring, one-on-one in blood sports, which is a completely complexing, different change of pace in a wrestling capacity of a match. But this is a one-on-one. This is a straight-up match right here tonight. And now Masha going down low, springing up with the leapfrog and taking down Shayna Baszler. She is not always ready for Masha, as I don't think anybody is. Masha's really unorthodox in the ring, and look at that, springing up into a DDT. Just like that, just like I said, nobody's really knowing how to predict what Masha's gonna do next. And that's what makes Masha Slamovich so interesting in the ring. Big knee right to the chest. And again, taking down Baszler with that axe kick. But again, Shayna Baszler, like I said before, she is a dominant workhorse champion. Held the NXT Women's Championship with pride once upon a time, but now it's, oh my goodness, now or never to become a BCW Women's World Champion. As Shayna Baszler once again dropping Slamovich with authority with a power bomb. Cover here. Wait a minute. Oh, wow. The smart. Thinking there by Baszler able to hook the leg with her left leg, it looks like. Yes. Her left leg trying to add some leverage. But that time it didn't work out. You know, look at that combination of strikes there. Oh my goodness, what a shot to the face. Now look at this. Following it up with a net breaker. Very crafty offense by Shayna Baszler. Able to keep Masha Slamovich at a wit's end here. Now Shayna Baszler, Baszler meets Masha outside. Look at this. Look at the strength of Slamovich with a German. On the outside with authority, able to use her core strength and just use Shayna Baszler as like a ragdoll on a spear by Baszler. Oh my goodness, this match is really taking so much out of both competitors. But look at this, Shayna Baszler using her surroundings, using what she knows best, and that is her strength as well. Throwing around Slamovich with the Garand suplex as well. Both women are always known to just not hold back. And honestly, I want to expect nothing less from a person that has the moniker of tap, snap, or submit. And once again, Baszler attacking the arm. And the cover here. Trying to get a win off of Slamovich. Trying to take away an option to kick out. But again, she has two arms for a reason. She's using one of those arms to kick out of there and get the shoulder up. Once again, Baszler attacking the knee. Making sure that Slamovich knows that she is still here. Know that she is dealing with the submission magician. So knowing that she is dealing with a threat inside the squared circle right now. He's looking to take her out. Huge Samoan drop, a twisting Samoan drop of sorts. Cover. Dropping her down in a kick out. Barely getting a 3 count there. Almost getting the win there, Shayna Baszler. Thought that was a 3, but she was able to get out at 2. At that time now, Slamovich over the top rope goes Baszler. Baszler once again, just on the defensive end. And now, Slamovich following her right outside the ring here, following suit. Oh my goodness, again. Slamovich always able to make her opponent or opponents beg for mercy. And oh my goodness, Tope Suicida out to the outside. She is a true assassin of many. And quite frankly, she is just in her league of her own in terms of what she can do and what she's capable of. Now Baszler now fighting back. Once again, combination of strikes. Trying to stun the TNA Knockouts World Champion. Here we go, picked her up on her shoulders in the powerbomb position here. And ooh, Baszler. Oh my goodness, Baszler. Sending Slamovich's shoulder first right into the apron. And once again, Baszler having the upper hand. And now Baszler seizing the opportunity, She sees the target. And now she's attacking at will. Wait a minute, whoa. Well, up and down is Masha Slamovich. Wait a minute. Side standing switch by Baszler. Whoa, look at that beautiful counter into a rear naked choke. Kirifuda clutches in. Is she gonna tap? Maybe, maybe not. It could be close. I don't know how much Slamovich has in the tank, but no. Back elbows to the midsection, I assume. Look at this. Cover. Great way to get a cover off. Wait a minute. No, shoulders down and a kick out, though, by Baszler. Baszler almost had a really sneaky win taken away from her. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, from Slamovich. Oh, kick to the midsection. Countered by Baszler. Back and forth offense here from both women here. And now, Baszler kick. She's trying to keep Masha Slamovich away from her at all times. Just trying to keep a distance, if you will. Russian leg sweep by Slamovich. And now, Slamovich's looking to follow up with a... Wait a minute, wow! A rear naked choke of her own. It's stitched in here. Is she going to tap? Baszler, nowhere to go. Is this it for Baszler? Maybe, maybe not. I guess no, none yet. At least as Baszler has a little bit of life left. Able to get out of the rear naked choke. Wait a minute, no. Slamovich has her up and down with an air raid crash. And just like that, Slamovich has control once again. And now she's heading up to the top. Nothing can stop her. Headbutt connects. Come on, Slamovich, into the cover here. Back press Shoulders down. Does she have Baszler for the count? She does. Slamovich moves on, most importantly claiming her spot in the BCW Women's World Championship Tournament, which is truly a big step in the right direction. If you're Masha Slamovich, you have to really keep in mind that most of these competitors bring up one hell of a fight. They bring everything in the kitchen sink. And hey man, these semifinals and the finals, even if Slamovich can even make it to the finals, that is, they're going to get harder. They're going to get more challenging. There's going to be more obstacles to face. Different opponents that you have to map out. This tournament is going to be interesting. And that's what makes tournaments so fun. You get a really big variety. A complex compromise filled with a bunch of either men or women that are willing to give it their all to call themselves inaugural World, Continental, or Tag Team Champions. And Masha Slamovich and Shayna Baszler left it all out on the line, and only one person walked out victorious. Watch this again. In the closing moments of this match, big air raid crash, dropping Shayna Baszler. And right here was the final nail in the coffin, the headbutt right to the shoulder of Baszler for the 1, the 2, and the 3 for the big win in her debut here for BCW. A great showing from Shayna Baszler nonetheless, though. Can't take nothing away from her. But the Knockouts World Champion is on a whole nother level right now, and she just proved it here tonight on Anarchy. Wait a minute, what the hell? Who the hell is that? Oh! That's Brian Cage! Brian Cage from AEW! More importantly, the Don Callis family! The muscle on one of the muscles. The powerhouses of AEW. One half of the murder machines. Brian Cage attacking Shawn Spears. And I assume that's because of what happened to Kyle Fletcher last week. Well deserved. But Shawn Spears, I don't think he was expecting that whatsoever. Brian Cage, no. I'm looking for, oh my goodness, might be looking to give Spears a taste of his own medicine. But Spears, once again, getting the upper hand and goes right to work on Brian Cage. Just completely decimating a member of the Don Callis family, probably giving Don Callis a little bit of a lesson to not mess with Shawn Spears whatsoever. This new, I guess you could say, phase or something. I don't know what to really call it. But Shawn Spears, I'm looking to run him into the car, but Brian Cage stops himself. Only for a brief moment. As Shawn Spears, once again, making his presence felt. But now we have to pay our attention to the main event of the evening, as it is Konosuke Takeshita versus Shinsuke Nakamura in a first-round BCW World Heavyweight Championship Tournament match. Who will come out on top? Will it be Nakamura? Will it be Takeshita? Find out next. Back here live for the main event of the evening, here in BCW Anarchy for the final time of the night, between the Alpha, the never open weight champion, the man that has solidified himself as the next generation for New Japan Pro Wrestling, All Elite Wrestling, Konosuke Takeshita. This man has done so much in such a very short period of time. Former AEW International Champion, now currently holding the Never Openweight Championship around his waist or on his shoulder. This man might be looking to add another belt to that collection of either historic reigns or just to add another stat to that resume of his. And Takeshita fighting against one of the biggest names to come out of the Japanese professional wrestling scene in Shinsuke Nakamura. It's something of legend. It's something of a myth to even think that the mere fact that we're getting a guy from this generation, a guy that's been considered one of the best for New Japan Pro Wrestling right now, against the king of strong style. As now Takeshita awaits his opponent, the man you will go toe-to-toe with, the man that he will face for the first time ever in his career. This man, a legend in Japan, a legend in WWE. My God, it's Shinsuke Nakamura. And the fans giving him that love, respect, singing along to his theme song. The song that brings people together in this wrestling world. When you think of Shinsuke Nakamura, you might think of the King of Strong Style. You might think of a silent assassin. You might think of a silent but deadly warrior in that squared circle. But tonight, it's all or nothing. It's not about the nicknames. It's not about the accomplishments. It's about getting in that ring. It's about showcasing what you are truly capable of and what truly matters to you. And Shinsuke Nakamura has done that for decades. And now this is probably one of his final opportunities at a world championship. But ladies and gents, hear the sound of the BCW faithful. You want to talk about legendary. You want to talk about aura personified. You might as well just look at it in the middle of the ring and we're underway. Takeshita Nakamura for the first time ever. Nakamura off to a very good start. Same with Takeshita. Takeshita tried to ensue a couple of strikes in the early goings, but wasn't really successful at getting Nakamura down to his back. And now Takeshita, it's again attacking at will here. But Nakamura ain't one to back down so quickly. Sharp kicks to the chest here now. Insisting on keeping Takeshita just at a certain level so that way he doesn't really attack with, oh my goodness, the malice that we know he can go to. And another big sharp kick to the face. Right on the temple. And Nakamura just again showing that cockiness. How much of an ego that man has gained over the years. And now Nakamura once again. Oh my goodness, backed up into the corner. Now Takeshita running in those elbows, and we know how hard that man hits. And we know how much damage he can do with those elbows. Because he's consistently just raining in these shots while he can to Nakamura. And oh my goodness, ramming that shoulder into the midsection of the King of Strong Style. And once again, oh my goodness, Nakamura that time getting countered. Ooh, and landing on a high angle on his neck with that Saito suplex that we've seen time and time again tonight. Oh my goodness. Takeshita not letting up, not letting Nakamura see any sight of winning here tonight. Cover your face wash pin attempt by Takeshita. That time Nakamura kicks out. Once again, it's going to take a lot more to beat Nakamura. He's been in various high stakes matches like this before. And oh my goodness, Takeshita really needs to keep that in check if he wants to beat Nakamura here tonight in another kick out by Nakamura. And I think this is good. This is a really good idea from Takeshita to really expand the energy. Let Nakamura use a lot of that life, so that way Nakamura doesn't have nothing left in the end of this matchup. So Takeshita can potentially get a more easier route to getting the win here. But right now Nakamura ain't showing no signs of getting tired. Another knee by Nakamura. Earlier on it was to the midsection, and that time it was on the dome of Takeshita. That's how Nakamura is. He's really precise in the ring. He knows what to target. He knows the weak spots. He knows how to antagonize his opposition. That's what makes Nakamura such a deadly competitor in the ring. If he sees a target, if he sees something that he needs to prioritize, he will go after it and make you suffer. And once again, Nakamura attacking with such force with those knees right to the face in the head region of Takeshita. Sometimes you gotta really wonder how much Nakamura, if he puts a lot of effort into those knees and a kick out again after that stunning knee right to the facial region of Takeshita. But that time, Takeshita, looking for a belly to belly, but that time, Takeshita, once again, trying to set Nakamura back a little bit. Oh, and that elbow. Like I was mentioning before, those strikes that he can hit at any given time can really change the complexion of a matchup. And and once again in the corner. Strikes hitting like no other. That time, wait a minute, no, Nakamura able to counter. That time dragging him from the neck. And like I was saying, Nakamura damn sure knows how to pick his spots and knows how to use his knees and his pretty much his lower body as a weapon. He damn sure doesn't even need any weapons for that matter. As Nakamura has been giving Takeshita nothing but hell so far in this matchup. And Takeshita hasn't really been firing back so far. And face first off the apron. Not a good sign if you're Takeshita right now. You really need to fight back, and I think that was a good thing for Takeshita there. Big time lariat. That little bit of breathing room that Nakamura didn't even choose to give him. Give Takeshita a little bit of time just to deliver such a big lariat, and giving Takeshita a moment of just breathing air. And now here we go. Takeshita not holding off on the gas pedal. Shoulder first right into the apron once again. And now Takeshita hoisting him up again. Perhaps might be looking for it one more time. Wait a minute, no. That time, right to the edge of the post. My God. Giving Takeshita that little bit of time to recuperate. Really just set Takeshita ablaze. And now Takeshita has the table set up to his liking. Just removing the monitors. Trying to give Nakamura a little bit of a lesson to not mess with the Alpha. But the King of Strong Style does not care. Stands up back inside the ring just to get met with an STO. And now Takeshita trying to fight fire with fire, excuse me. And now Nakamura charging in, big knee. And once again, Nakamura playing mind games. A little bit of old cliche there from Nakamura. A little bit of a niche there, a little bit of vibration into the boot, and a little insult to injury. But that time, Nakamura trying to soften Takeshita up, but Takeshita ain't falling for it. He got hit with it once, but that time he's not giving Nakamura any sort of life in this matchup. But another elbow right on target, and oh my God, that cut is seeping in deep. It's just dripping on the mat now, and the more time goes on, not only Takeshita gets more desperate, The strikes get more harder as a hit is a big boot right to the face. That was one hell of a kick, if you will. As Takeshita firing on all cylinders here, not looking to back down. It is too late to back down at this point. Takeshita's going all in, and he might be looking to send himself outside. Nakamura is starting back up to his feet. Here comes Takeshita in full sail. What a dive out to the outside, a tope con hero over the top rope. And now Takeshita's not done with him. He is not done. He had that table set up for a reason. He's going to just destroy Nakamura, decimate him. Do whatever you need to do to win this tournament match. My God. Suplex off the table on that barely little padding of a floor on the outside. Nakamura's cut is getting worse by the second. And Takeshita begging him, where's that Nakamura? Where's that fire? Where is it? He's looking for it. Takeshita now on the apron, and now Nakamura telling him, bring it. Ooh, what a shot. See, now at this stage, I'm just convinced Takeshita's trying to kill Nakamura. Look at this, Hook picking him up. Look at the strength of Takeshita. Bang with a knee. On the mark. You can call it a game. Oh my goodness, no. Nakamura kicking out. I don't know how the hell he's finding the willpower to kick out, but... Oh no. Takeshita. Konosuke Takeshita, no. No. Konosuke Takeshita's gonna kill, no. Oh my God, no. Oh no. Off the top rope with a brain buster. And now following it up. This is the best time to do it. Bang! Once again. That's it. Call it quits. No! Nakamura kicks out. How the hell is Nakamura able to even get a shoulder up? How is he even moving? Look at all that blood on the mat. How is Takeshita still giving him hell? Big German suplex. How is Nakamura even standing on 2 feet after a brainbuster? This man has fought through so much Kinshasa. Back press and all. No! Takeshita will not die. Nakamura is so conflicted right now. He doesn't even know what to do. Nakamura charging into a belly-to-belly suplex, sending Nakamura right out the ring. Takeshita, bang! Bicycle knee right on the target. It's over. This is it. This has got to be it. Hooking him up, raging fire. That is game, set, match. Takeshita's done it. Takeshita's punched his ticket to the semifinals. What a match between two amazing athletes. A war of attrition, but only one man can walk out victorious and unscathed, and Takeshita's done that tonight. I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe, and most of all, tap into the chaos of BCW Anarchy. I'll see y'all in the next one. I love y'all. Peace.